This video is going to show you how to navigate and create a teacher page in Clever. After you log in through Clever with your Google account, you're going to be brought to a teacher dashboard. Here you're going to see all the pages that you own. You'll also have access to the district page from here. So if there are things that the district has put on here that you'd like to access yourself, this will be where you can get to those features. I want to point out that items that have the blue chain link are simply links to websites. They are probably not going to save your logins and passwords. Applications that do not have the blue icon, such as iReady or McGraw-Hill, are apps where your information should be saved. Let's set up a teacher page if you do not already have one set up here. So you're going to be able to click on your teacher page, and here you can add different categories of what, and rename your categories of what your students are going to be able to access. So I'm going to add a category that says I'm finished. And so these are going to be things that these students can go to once they're finished in class. We could also come down here and we can make categories for ELA, or you could make a new category for math, whatever you wanted to do or what works best for your class. Keep in mind, if you create a bunch of categories, that's going to be a bunch of scrolling also too for the students. So you may just want to be mindful of that. So we have a couple of different types of resources that can be added into our Clever page. So one of the things that we need to look at is apps. Some teachers want to be able to add that iReady app directly to their teacher page. So we're going to click on Add App, and these are going to be apps that we have already added at the district level that you can pull into your page essentially. So if I begin typing I can click on iReady. It tells me the district has an account for that, and I can add iReady to my Clever page. It looks like it's going to throw it into a new category every time. So we'll just leave that there for now. So now the students, when they go to your teacher page, are going to be able to access the iReady app. We also don't have to have an app if we want to just add a link. Let's say that our students are going to go to Starfall to play once they're done with something. I'm going to grab that link and I'm going to add a link. So you see that chain link right there. I'm going to copy and paste that URL, give it a title, tell what category we want it to go in. And if you wanted to grab a screenshot of that icon, you could, or you could just use one of the icons that Clever has for you and add the link. And so now Starfall is added as a link to the Clever page. You also could add PDFs. So if you create a class newsletter in Canva or another program and you have a PDF downloaded, you'll be able to find your file, give it a name, and give it a category and an icon as well, and that PDF is going to appear on your class page. The last thing that you can also add is that you can go find your own apps from the library, like ABC Mouse right here. Please keep in mind that things in the library may require additional subscriptions and things like that. So if you're unsure about something, you can ask your school technology coordinator to see if it's something that we've already added in Clever. So for example, Splash Learn. Some people have accounts for this already. You can go ahead and install that on your page. It's going to ask you to authorize account creation for your students. So if you're already using this in your classroom, this would be okay to go ahead and add. Once you go to this website, you're probably going to have to go through some type of account setup or process or things like that. Again, if you have any questions about that, it's always a great idea to run that by your technology coordinator. The last great feature of the Clever portal for teachers are the class analytics. So the test page that I'm using right here doesn't have any students assigned to them, but under here you should see all of your students, and you'll be able to see if they're currently active or if they were active in the last 2 days, the last 3 to 7 days, and also see what resources that they've been using. So this is a great way for us to make sure that our students are going to what they're supposed to be going to in Clever, and making sure that we can keep everybody on task at the same time. If you ever need any further assistance setting up anything, the tutorials that Clever has are great, or you may reach out to your school technology coordinator for more information.